Do you want to deal with hordes of people trying to get the last case of bottled water? Do you want to deal with people fighting over the last 50-pound bag of rice because they know they're not going to be able to get it? Hello YouTubers, Alaska Prepper here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is my first video from the bunker. And on this Friday's live stream, I'll be giving you all a tour, and we will be going live from the bunker for the first time. Let me go ahead and start off with saying thank you to one of our community members for sending me the link to this article. Ladies and gentlemen, it is starting. A lot of preppers have been warning, get ready before the fall. The fall is almost here. Now listen to this. Costco just put purchase limits on 6 more grocery items. Now, I haven't been to Costco in my area yet. I was actually planning on going tomorrow to stock up on some meat for my freeze dryer. So I will be checking that out tomorrow. However, they are starting to put limits. And why is that? If everything is just fine, as the mainstream media pundits like us to believe that everything's just fine, just get what you need, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I say. Get what you need for the next 6 months to a year. Don't wait for things to run out before you figure out that you should have been stocking up. Earlier this week, Costco members got a flashback to some of the worst days of this health crisis, when the superstore enacted limits on some common household items. This weekend, many Costco shoppers showed up in the store to learn that more grocery items also now have caps on the quantities per customer. Saturday, one Costco member announced via Costco's Reddit community that their U.S. store had posted a handmade notice of maximum purchase allotments on some products. The message stated this had been done due to supply issues, though participants on the message board speculated other factors such as staffing issues and Costco's August members-only savings. Kirkland signature paper towels. Some Costco stores announced this weekend that they'd place a 1-unit limit on the signature towels, on their paper towels. It's back, ladies and gentlemen. Limits on toilet paper. No, it's not March of 2020, but there is once more limits on toilet paper brands at Costco, starting with a 1-unit purchase of Kirkland signature toilet paper. Bounty paper towels. Currently, some Costco stores are also limiting purchase quantities of name brand household paper towels. It is industry wide, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, this is not just Costco, not just Walmart, not just Sam's Club. This is going to happen industry wide. Stock up now while you can. I have been given a lot of behind the scenes warnings from people that actually work at Walmart, that work at Costco, that work at Sam's Club, saying, and other supermarkets, other supermarket branches, saying, listen, we are stocking up as much as we can now because we know that there's going to be a real supply problem come the fall. So ladies and gentlemen, what are you waiting for? Charmin toilet paper. I think that we see what the theme is behind this, ladies and gentlemen. Remember here a month and a half ago, I was stating that a lot of the paper that we make comes from wood pulp that is transported here from Brazil, and that they were having problems shipping that wood pulp to the U.S., either because of container shortages or because it's just too much. So on top of the shortages that you may see going on, you're also going to see price hikes, ladies and gentlemen. So get what you can now. This weekend, Costco also announced a 1 limit on Charmin Ultra and 2 limit on Charmin Red. I'm not sure what the difference is. Some Costco members suggest these purchase limits restrictions could loosen by August 29th, when the chain's members-only promotion ends. In any case, a Redditor spoke for many by saying, don't panic everyone, just abide by the limits, please. And absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, abide by the limits. Don't go in there causing havoc and trying to get 10 of something that they say you can only get 2. If you want more than 2, then just go ahead and go back the next day. But we don't want to be unruly. And if you don't need it and someone else does, maybe help them up by picking them up a couple of packs because they don't have a membership, and helping them out that way. But if you do see that you're maybe short on a 6-month supply, I would say get at least a 6-month supply, because a 6-month supply will last you more. Have you ever noticed that when something gets into a shortage or something becomes less available, that you yourself, maybe not consciously, but subconsciously, start using a little bit less of that stuff. So get yourself at least a 6-month supply, if not more, of those things that we already know that prove themselves to disappear from the store shelves the last time that there was panic buying and all that kind of stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why we prep, so that we don't have to contend with the panic buyers. Whenever there's a shortage of something, and of course the best example to use is back in March of 2020 when we saw people panic buying. All of those people that were panic buying, ladies and gentlemen, they were not preppers. The news loves to blame preppers, or other people love to blame preppers because they're hoarders. But it's not preppers that go out and panic buy. It's those people that didn't take the time or have the insight to prepare. So if you're new here and you're just starting to prep, this is a great lesson for you to learn, is that preppers are not the problem. Panic buyers are, and they're panic buyers because they never took the time to prep. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the world we live in, unfortunately, but this is what we have to deal with. Do you want to deal with hordes of people trying to get the last case of bottled water? Do you want to deal with people fighting over the last 50-pound bag of rice because they know they're not going to be able to get it for who knows how long? Then prepare. It's as simple as that. Just take a few minutes every week. It doesn't even have to be every day. You don't have to prep every single day. Have a plan every week. Say, hey, this is what I'm going to do to prep this week. And take a few minutes to do that. And you will be very happy. Because when the next crisis arrives, and there will be a next crisis, ladies and gentlemen, if you think there won't be, then maybe you should wake up. Once you wake up, you'll realize that governments thrive on crises. Why? Because they never let a good crisis go to waste. And the last year and a half or two has proven that to be true. Having said that, thank you very much for joining in. I hope you got a little something out of this. Go out there and prep, ladies and gentlemen. Prep, prep, prep. Because that is what is going to allow you to maintain your sovereignty. I'll say it again for the 1001th time. Once you have to ask someone for something because you don't have it and you need it, you're going to give something up. And if you're dealing with the government, you're probably going to end up giving up some of your freedoms so that they can give you something that you need, like food, like water, like fuel. So ladies and gentlemen, make sure that you go out there and prep up. This is probably going to be a pretty tough winter. And I don't mean because it's going to be cold or snowy, but it's probably going to be a pretty tough winter. Having said that, remember to be good to each other. When good people do good things happen. Remember to reach one, teach one, and repeat. If we all did this, the world would be a better place, and you know that it will be a better place. Many blessings to all of you and your families. I'm Alaska Prepper. I am out.